This is the story of how a YouTube channel generated $6 million per year of revenue without going viral. This is the story of Noelle Randall. She had built a business teaching people how to do real estate investing, specifically Airbnb real estate. Noelle had already cracked the code on paid ads and she built a successful business. For years, she poured time and money into her funnels, into testing and tweaking and improving things, and all directed from Facebook ads. She actually grew this business to $1 million in the previous year. But then she stumbled upon something. It was so powerful that within 90 days, she actually turned off her Facebook ads. In this episode, you're going to learn the story of why she turned those ads off, what she was able to build, and how she was able to grow that and multiply that 6 times to $6 million a year. My aim in sharing this story is so that you can do the same, so you can follow the same steps of the strategy that Noelle followed in your business so that you can build a massive lead generation system for your business. Let's dive right in. So I do want to be clear that this isn't a joke or isn't a hype that Noelle Randall built her business to $6 million a year without going viral. That wasn't her goal. When she came to me, she had grown her YouTube channel to 6,500 subscribers, but it wasn't generating any leads. It had no ad revenue. She wasn't even getting a lot of engagement on it. She had seen what I had done for some of my other done-for-you clients, and so she came to me saying, "Nate, help me turn my YouTube channel around." But she had no idea how it would completely turn her business around in a way that gave her way more freedom. I want to go into a little bit more detail of what she had created that made her a prime candidate for this YouTube approach. When I say that she had fine-tuned her funnel, I'm serious about that. She was putting in a lot of time into her landing pages, into her offers, her pricing, her coloring. She was doing a lot of split testing or A/B testing, where you take 2 different pages or 2 different videos or 2 different headlines and run them at the same time and see which one converts better. So she was doing that with her Facebook ads. She would test different audiences. So by the time she started working with me, she really had a fine-tuned machine in her sales funnel. It was profitable. Okay. Now, she was exhausted and she did have to spend a lot of money on those ads. So that's why she was hoping for more through YouTube. So I taught her my leaf strategy. In fact, I just started implementing it for her. She was the star of the show. I would tell her exactly what topics to outline and prepare to film. We started filming in bulk and creating these videos that serve as marketing pieces, not to go viral and not actually marketing in their message. These were how-to videos where she taught, she didn't promote herself. But the way that I define marketing is these videos got in front of new people who have never heard of her before. So we weren't focusing on her subscribers, but new people that were in need of her help. Now, we started launching 5 episodes a week, and that sounds like a lot, but we were actually able to film 20 episodes in a single day. So Noelle flew to our studio and filmed just once every month. It took 3.5 months, and the leads that were coming from YouTube were much higher in quality. Not as high of quantity, but a much higher quality lead to where she's like, all right, I'm ready to completely turn off Facebook. Her revenue continued to grow, and over the next year and 2 years, that grew to $6 million just from these YouTube leads. Now, Noelle actually had a couple of videos. They were unexpected. She did have a couple of videos that took off and went viral. And you're like, well, wait, Nate, I thought you said this success didn't come from going viral. So let me explain what happened when a video went viral. A video went viral. That video did not become a good lead generator. That video actually brought her in some good ad revenue. YouTube paid Noelle that month $61,000. That sounds amazing, but guess how much money she made in her business that month from YouTube leads? It was about 2 or 3 million. So the ad revenue, as amazing as 61,000 sounds, and that's not what she makes on average, it might be around 10,000 a month. That's just icing on the cake and the lifestyle that Noelle has now. So anytime we build a channel like this for our clients, that's our focus. We want to focus on your business revenue. We're not focused on the vanity metrics or how much ad revenue you make. And if you think back to those ads that Noelle was doing on Facebook, as soon as she stopped paying Facebook, those ads stopped forever, and she stopped generating leads there. But guess what? videos that we filmed with Noelle, even in month 1, those videos are still on YouTube, still being found in search. They're still generating leads. So the more videos that Noelle creates following this strategy, the more momentum it builds. So the goal isn't to become a YouTube influencer, somebody who is just famous on YouTube, but to really focus on building this funnel and finding the right audience that matches the service that you offer. So you really need alignment with the content that you're creating, the answers that you're giving to people's questions online, all the way up until the service that you offer. They need to be linear. Noelle is just one of many stories. I'm currently producing 60 different YouTube channels, and in every case, we've had success of generating business revenue without going viral. And we're able to really leverage search on YouTube, on Google search, and on ChatGPT. We've been able to leverage that to turn that into revenue for the business. So this leads me to my next topic. If you can turn a $1 million business into a $6 million business, why aren't more people doing it? You've probably seen a lot of people, or maybe you've experienced it yourself, trying so many different things on social media or spending so much money on ads, and yet you feel stuck. So I've created another episode to help you out. It's titled Why Your Marketing Isn't Working, and it's going to cause a paradigm shift to help you see what things you should be doing and what things you should eliminate. My hope is that it will really flip your perspective so that you can get results. I'll see you in the next episode.